Welcome to today's deep dive. You know, when you picture like a royal coronation, you probably see something like King Charles III's ceremony back in 2023.
Oh, right. Yeah. The one with the St. Edward's crown.
Exactly. Precise, visibly lavish. I mean, it was a $96 million event. And that crown is literally weighed down by, what, 444 precious jewels?
Wow. Yeah. It's the ultimate undeniable display of, worldly power. The world looks at an event like that and knows exactly who's in charge.
Right. It's power categorized and televised, designed to inspire awe and, well, maybe a little bit of fear.
Definitely. But today we're looking at a completely inverted picture of royalty.
Yeah, we have this really compelling sermon from Pastor Sung-no at Praise Presbyterian Church. It focuses on Mark chapter 15.
And our mission here is really to explore the profound paradox of the crown of thorns.
Right. So you picture Jesus standing in Pilate's courtyard receiving this brutal, mocking coronation.
Complete with a soldier's ripped purple cloak and like a flimsy reed for a scepter.
Yeah, the Roman soldiers are doing all the traditional coronation steps, but solely to humiliate him.
Exactly. They're stripping away dignity to assert dominance. It's just a cool parody of everything a coronation is supposed to be.
Okay, let's unpack this, because, I get being angry at the cruelty of those Roman guards. But Pastor Sung-no seems to be arguing something much more uncomfortable about who actually placed that crown, right?
Yeah, he does. He really points the finger at us.
Wait, really? How do we get from a Roman courtyard to modern humanity supposedly placing that crown?
Well, it comes down to understanding the biblical mechanism of what a thorn actually is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, in the book of Genesis, when humanity first rebelled against God, the ground was literally cursed to produce thorns and thistles.
So human labor and survival would suddenly become this, painful struggle.
Right, so thorns aren't just sharp plants. They're the physical manifestation of humanity trying to be, our own gods.
Wow. Okay, that's heavy.
It is. And that's the mechanism the sermon zeroes in on. Whenever we demand to be the kings and queens of our own lives, we are metaphorically weaving that crown.
Ah, I see. And the Romans were just the ones physically holding it that day.
Exactly.
But if all of humanity placed this curse of thorns on him, why would he just stand there and take it? Worldly kings, the ones with the 444 jewels, they sacrifice others to keep their throne.
Right, they dominate through force. What's fascinating here is how Jesus completely reverses that mechanism of power.
It's almost like, think of a company's founder, not just taking a pay cut, but intentionally absorbing this crushing debt and a prison sentence caused by their employees' massive fraud.
Oh, wow.
Just to set them free,
That is a great analogy, actually. Instead of inflicting the curse on his rebellious subjects, he absorbs it. He wears the thorns to take the painful byproduct of our rebellion onto himself.
Which completely changes the math on how we're supposed to handle our own lives.
It really does. It demands a total shift.
Right. The sermon talks about laying down the scepter of control. We don't really think of ourselves as wearing crowns, but we feel the weight of them, don't we? Through everyday anxieties.
Oh, totally. Like aggressively trying to control our finances or
micromanaging our children.
Yes. Or fiercely protecting our pride at work. The sermon views all that exhausting anxiety as us clinging to our own heavy, thorny crowns.
And to illustrate the alternative, Pastor No brings in this vivid imagery from Revelation chapter 4.
The 24 elders, right?
Yeah. It describes these 24 elders taking their own crowns and willingly sowing them before the ultimate throne in surrender.
So for someone unfamiliar with apocalyptic literature, that's not just some abstract vision.
No, not at all.
It represents the wisest, most powerful beings in existence, realizing that true peace only comes from handing over the throne.
Which means true peace comes from stepping off your self-made throne, right? Yielding control to a servant king.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Pastor No urges you to practice this humility today with the people closest to you, like apologizing first to your spouse or truly listening to a coworker.
Yeah, that's a literal act of stepping off that throne. It's a huge psychological and spiritual shift.
It really is. He transformed the curse of thorns into grace.
So to wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with a provocative thought to mull over today.
Yeah, think about this.
What if the very area of your life causing you the most thorny frustration and anxiety right now, Shanae, the exact thing you are trying so hard to control isn't just a random problem?
Mm-hmm.
What if it's the specific place you are being actively invited to finally step off your throne?